Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Dicey Dungeons. Let me close this bad boy up here. You know what, before we get started, forget that I'm not closing this bad boy up. I'm leaving momentarily. Goodbye. Goodbye. Leaving. I'm not coming back either. I'm not coming. Just kidding. Hello. Sorry, I wanted to turn the air conditioning on. It's 29 degrees Celsius in here. Let's play some Dicey Dungeons, shall we? We didn't beat episode 6 as the robot, nor did we beat it as the warrior, but I want to try episode 6 as the jester, I think. Here's my basic rule for Dicey right now. If I'm having fun, that's good. No. If I'm not having fun, we'll talk about, how that's going to work out later. Hold on. Get the heck out of here. Close this door. Okay. Basically, I don't think our finale matters all that much, but I doubt we're going to be able to make 20 work. So let's just go with punchline. I get that the idea is you want to be able to snap through your whole deck when you have the limit break. We'll cross that freaking bridge when we come to that freaking bridge. You know what I mean? So we got Blamos, we got Kapows. We don't like Kapows that much. We like Blamos a lot. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to hit. You're going to discard those. You're going to discard sour candy. We're so close here. Being able to get 5 damage by putting a value of 6 is not very good. It seems nice to play through the whole deck, but I don't know, the reward is not that high. But again, there's no world in which we were going to get 20 value. I do like adding singles to the deck. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but any single that you can play just by putting pretty much any dice into it is a positive in my world. I mean, okay, hear me out here. Yeet 'em. That's a 1, turns into a 3. Put a 3 in there. You're going to put a 4 in here. You're going to discard your Kapows. All of a sudden, you got a punchline for 5 extra damage. It's not bad. Sorry, I keep looking at myself in the webcam frame. I shaved yesterday, and it'll surprise you for sure. But one of the weird things is, even when you're bald, hold on. Lots of curse or lots of shock? Definitely lots of shock. Even when you're bald, the day after you shave, why not? You still feel like you look like you're 12 years old. I just look like a 12-year-old bald kid. Even though you're probably like, I don't even notice the difference. Yeah, you wouldn't. Wow, this is just, it's a poor start. I don't like to roll 1s right off the bat. That's not ideal. If we shock him, shock is not good against this guy, to be honest. I think we're waiting on sour candy. Yeah, just to sneak in a little bit of extra damage. Obviously, Blamo's not worth very much. It wouldn't be bad if he hit me hard enough that we could snap next turn. 5 is totally fine. 5 is just a dodge. That's not a big deal. So we have 5, 6, 6. We don't really want to shock his dice. It's unfortunate, though. What do you want to do? I guess we put a 5 into Kapow, and then we put a 6 into Kapow, and another 6 into Kapow. 4 is shock itself. It's okay. High voltage takes a maximum of 4. What does it do again? It returns the dice if the enemy is shocked. We're not going to get there. So we'll just do 2 damage. I think we will discard our buzzers now. And I think we'll just hit him with the dang old Blamo. We got to stay out in front of him. 5 is dodge again. I mean, it might seem like it's going badly. I don't really think it's going badly at all. We've only taken 5 damage. Okay, so he dodged that. We didn't get our dice back, which is fine. I still think for the amount of dice we have right now, it's the best way to tackle this. 3 is poison. 4 poison is probably like the highest raw damage this guy can deal, but it's still not that bad. Now, we could snap here, I'll admit. But I also feel like we don't have to snap here. But I could be wrong. Next up is Buzzer. I think we have it. You play your 6 here, you discard these, you put a 5 into Blammo. You get to save a snap for the next enemy, and we should pop off. That should help out a lot. Let's get a quick upgrade going here. Usually... Well, does this have multiple use? No, I knew that one. And yet I still said it. Hold on. What about Buzzer? Probably I was just going to say it doesn't require evens anymore. High voltage can go a little higher. I would like to make the shock easier, to be honest. And I think we'll fight Sneezy without healing, just because we have our limit break. But it's very dangerous. Okay, so we like the snap already. Kapow works. Makes our other Kapows better. Definitely you're okay with like a Blammo. Unfortunately, you have to use Sour Candy here. High voltage, we actually can't put anything in here. It was a pretty terrible start, honestly. Is that like 18 damage? Let's track it. We're at 21. We're gonna finish at 9. So it's only 12 damage, but it's kind of a lot. So are we gonna snap? This time, let's actually do our due diligence. See if we can make it work. Look, I know you're like, return dice if the enemy is shocked. I don't think we do it. Here's what I think we do. I think we do a weird, expensive sour candy first, then we snap. Send the 2 shocks. 3 damage for free. Kapows for free. Blammos for free. And you're super dead, my friend. That was totally fine. It actually ended up being completely okay. We did use 2 limit breaks. Subdivide. Split a dice evenly. We like it. We need low dice. I'm very stoked to see it. I definitely think, pretty much sight unseen, I don't mind putting hammer in here. We kind of, from my opinion, we would benefit from having some more raw damage. So I think this makes sense right now. Remember, we rolled the same thing on turn 1. So here, this is actually a pretty good turn for some Kapows, I think. So shock will keep you... You can only use 1 piece of equipment with 1 shock. We don't really need to shock you anymore, but it's a question of whether or not we'd like to. I think I'm going to try to get a little deeper in here. So we'll do a juggling ball. We're fishing for 6, which we didn't get, but that's okay. We can do 4 raw damage, which is nice. And then I think you just go ahead and hit him for 2. There's no real reason to shock him again. I think you're better off setting up your next turn so you have shock and then high voltage as well. That was a pretty okay first turn, I think. So he'll hit me for 2 and weaken 1 piece of equipment, which is basically irrelevant, I think. So Buzzer we can totally use. Whether or not it's worth it is a good question. We get free damage there. 3 Blammos. Well, I'm not gonna snap them all. That's discard, not snap. So I will just use them because they're still like one of our better damage dealers. Wow, that is just an absolutely fantastic roll for me. And we might as well heal and then just like get to the body. Yeah, totally fine. But these are very basic enemies so far. Let's not get overconfident. Lollipop. Dice value -1. On 1, instead return 2 1s. I think I could... The thing is, no matter what, you can still use it. And I like... I'm totally fine with this as well, because we have sour candy in our deck. I like equipment that you can use pretty much with no conditions, even if you only have 1 dice. You know what I mean? So I think you like this. Inflict the shock. 4 damage for free. Can't do anything with juggling ball. Yet. Maybe if we upgrade it. Thing is, I think we're probably gonna be able to snap next turn. So I think you, as weird as this sounds, I think you just set up for the free sour candy, because you're probably gonna hit me. Yeah, you're gonna hit me for 6. Dude, 1 shock is like the magic number. I love it. Okay, so now we're gonna snap. And that's free heals, which is nice. We might as well toss this out there. We got a 5. Let's put a 5 into Lollipop. Then we can snap Blammo. We can subdivide our 4 into 2 2s. So many kapows coming. Use the buzzer. Honestly, use the hammer. Kapow. Dude, I'm not saying we got a guaranteed win, but right now it's popping off. It's popping off. Again, spatula. I have not yet encountered a situation where I'm like, this is unfortunate, let's just be honest, but I have, as of right now, not encountered a situation where this was not necessary. Where it has been bad to add cards that are utility cards. Maybe I'm underrating the aspect of we want to keep a 6 and split this into 2 1s? I think maybe. And we will snap probably as well, but I think we gotta start sending. Anyway, what? Oh, actually put the 5 in there. Yeah. What I was gonna say is maybe I underrate the value of the combo, but I don't know. Like, the combos still appear to be working out. We just occasionally, you know, have to use our dice in order to send it. There's 2 free shock. Juggling ball totally works for us. On this one, I think you just put a 1 into sour candy, and then a 6 into hammer. You can snap some Blamos. We can't get the Fury on it, unfortunately. We can snap some Kapows. We can kill you. The BM 1 damage high voltage. We didn't have to necessarily do it dirty like that because we're gonna get full HP anyway, but add 3 to Kapow damage or copy next card. I think we'll take the one that couldn't possibly screw up the way that our deck is going right now. You know what I mean? We don't want to copy a bad card, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Well, I will turn a 6 into a 1 just to progress, and then Juggling Ball turns that 1 into a 6. We'll add 3 to our Kapow damage, which as of right now is not relevant. Sour Candy, we'll just send it. I think we want to get to... Although the shock might be nice, I think we want to get to our Kapows because they're very strong. So let's... There's a 4 damage Kapow. Give me a 5, please. Then subdivide this. That way, you're not shocked. We might get there. Hold on. Hit him with the Kapow again. And the Kapows are getting stronger and stronger. Forget about this for now. 6 damage Kapow. Okay. And then, might as well leave this up. And I think we'll leave Hammer up as well. And that was still a 29 damage. Sorry, that's a 19 damage turn 1. That's still solid in my world, baby. We are going to get shocked. Oh well. 6 damage plus 2 damage. Not a big deal at all. I'm jonesing in my chair. I'm feeling good. I feel like we got a good one. Hammer, you definitely just go to town. I think you should snap, honestly. You snap your Kapows. You snap your Blamos. You're good to go. Probably saved us 1 more hit, I think. Bump. Absolutely. Added to the deck. Any dice manipulation gets added. And keep me moving. I don't mind not being able to see the enemy's health. You know my general strategy. Bump can be used more than once. High voltage gets better. What is does Lollipop get more uses? I think it gets smaller, which is irrelevant for us. Spatula gets 3 uses. Subdivide. Subdivide does get much better, actually. I think I'd rather go subdivide. And then... I guess we should work these guys out first, then get to the booster pack. I want subdivide first, just so we're always able to use it, because it does turn 1 dice into 2 dice, which I think is like my favorite, way to manipulate dice in this game, is to just make more of them. Tends to be very strong as well. Juggling Ball gave us a 5. Let's turn our 1 into 2 ones. And I think we can go hard on Kapow. Like, I think this is a pretty solid Kapow turn. We'll add 3 to Kapow damage. Bump your 5 into a 6. Then you get a free shock. It's not really worth shocking 2 pieces of equipment. It just doesn't change the game. So I think we'll leave you right there. I guess it would have changed the game on that one because he had conditional equipment. But 2 burned dice. So he's on, like, I don't know, 18 HP. It's pretty unlikely we're going to kill him. So let's not get rid of our Blamos. Let's play our Blamos. And I think we still... 1 shock is still pretty good. So I think we'll just use that one because we have the condition available for it. 2 evens. He will be able to use both pieces of equipment this time. So I don't know, that obviously now it feels like a little bit more of a misstep. Knowing we're likely to kill him, it would be nice to get some sour candy usage here. We also do need to get, like, some damage done. Don't need the Kapow. Use sour candy. No dupes yet. Hit him with this. You get a free dice. We took a lot of damage there, dude. Like a lot of damage. Nothing's coming our way. I hope this kills him. It did not kill him. We're going to be super low. He's going to hit us for 6. That's not going to kill us. He's going to put us on the low side for sure. He's got to be close to death. Got him. Yikes. HP, please. Did I have to be honest? I think I really like Hall of Mirrors in this context. The Rhinoceros Beetle or the Kraken? The Kraken is a bit of a slower start. I don't think we can win. Let me put it that way. I hope I'm wrong. So we have to snap. It's just a matter of survival at this point. He starts with such low damage, which is why I thought this was like, I don't want to call it a gimme, but why I thought it was a little bit better. Certainly snapping the sour candy helps. Go ahead, hit him for 1. I'd really like to snap these, just for the record. I got screwed up a little. Still going, though. It's hard. I mean, I know you're like... Here's the thing. We could hit him for 3. We can't play Punchline, though. I think we just have to play Hall of Mirrors, honestly. I think that's our best optical play. Okay, you're gonna hit me for a little. Oh! You didn't hit me for as much as I thought. Okay, so that's a little bit better, I think. Let's subdivide. It hurts a little. Why would you put that there? That's all I gotta know. Like, why would you, why that one in that spot? Now I'm like, do you even play this? He could kill me next turn. Fully possible. So I think you have to stall, though it pains me greatly. I think you have to stall and hope he doesn't roll 2 evens. Hope he chooses not to use both evens. Okay, you pretty much gotta get him this turn. It's low. Okay. It was the lowest. One even could kill me. Well, I honestly think it went wrong way faster than I expected. I apologize, but we'll be back to try again in Dicey Dungeons. I was having a fun time with the episode. Just kind of got away from me, to be honest. For now, thanks for watching. Sorry for the shorter one today. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. I'll be back. I still got a smile on my face. +1 millimeter. See you next time.